Mike Duggan not going anywhere for 4 years. He says he has a mandate. Voters made their voices loud and clear at the polls. They appreciate the work that he's doing, and he says there's a lot more to do.
4 more years! 4 more years!
Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan cruising to a third term, defeating challenger Anthony Adams, capturing 77% of the vote.
You know, I've been getting calls from all around the country in the last hour, so this is not happening in mayor's races across the country. And I think people are sitting up and taking notice.
Despite the big win, the mayor says there's still a lot of work to be done to ensure Detroit's recovery reaches every neighborhood.
If you're still in a house with blight, we are going to get there in the next 4 years, and every single house is either going to be occupied or it's going to come down. Next year, the train station, which has been vacant since 1980, is going to reopen and be the base of 5,000 more employees. The old Cadillac stamping plant, been sitting there on Connor empty for 30 years, is being built into a brand new factory with 500 jobs making seats for Lear. And we are going to move over to the west side to that long abandoned AMC headquarters on Plymouth. We are going to redevelop that property, and we are, for the first time in 50 years, going to get rid of that Packard plant and redevelop that property.
Also on the mayor's agenda the next 4 years, jobs, getting more Detroiters to work. We asked the mayor about one of the more permanent issues in the city, crime.
In the last 4 months, the violence in the city has come down significantly. Chief White has done an outstanding job. We committed him $30 million of additional overtime. He's deployed it throughout the summer and into the fall to every place there was a crowd, neighborhood, block parties, parks, Greektown, and the like. And the violence has come down dramatically the last 4 months.
This mayoral race was a relatively low-key one. Duggan refused to debate Adams during the campaign. That decision drew criticism from many, but voters and political observers understood why he made it. Duggan had nothing to gain by offering voters a side-by-side comparison with Adams, considering the fact that he won more than 70% of the vote in a crowded field of candidates in the August primary. Tuesday's general, a repeat.
Mayors rarely get elected to third terms in big cities in this country. It's a tough job. Even the first re-election is hard. So the faith that the people of the city have placed in me just makes me feel enormous responsibility to deliver. And I'm going to work really hard the next 4 years to live up to the expectations.
Back live out here in Midtown, the mayor and his supporters celebrated the big win tonight at the Namdi Center. They said that tonight was the party, but come 8 a.m., it's back to work. Hugh and Monica.
Brandy, thanks for that live report. Although Mike Duggan has declared victory, his challenger, Anthony Adams, says he won't concede until every vote has been counted.
This election was about getting people inspired to come out to vote, to debate the issues, and we had a candidate that chose not to even debate one issue, to hide behind this refrain that somehow know that he was doing his job.
Adams, an attorney and former deputy mayor, ran on a platform of stabilizing the neighborhoods and reducing crime, and he says no matter the outcome, he will continue to fight for Detroiters.